Incarcerated, or as I like to call it, hot is the new black.
What's up, everybody? Lisa here, hanging out on the set of Baby Daddy with Miss Chelsea Kane.
Hi.
Here,
Season
Mr.
6.
Taj, one of the best.
Stop that.
It was like just yesterday we were talking about season 1.
I know.
And
It's
now
kind of
season 6.
It's weird. It's like it's such a blur. I can't believe where did that time go?
I mean, look at this.
I know,
Like,
right?
She's got a pregnant belly.
I'm pregnant.
Right. So obviously
I got bangs. I mean, it's all happening.
big time, big changes.
Can I like toot our own horn?
Yeah.
And season 6 by People's Choice winners, Baby
I know,
Daddy.
we have to put that in front of it every time.
I've been wearing a T-shirt for weeks. My husband finally said, "You need to take that off to ask me about my People's Choice win." It's exciting.
You should never take it off.
I'm not going to take it off.
Wear it under everything too, like Superman.
Who says it's not on right now?
Season 6. How is this pregnancy gonna affect all these characters coming in?
Oh, well, it's actually affecting everyone because I don't really have that much experience with a pregnant woman, but her hormones are going crazy. So it's like there's a lot of storyline there with Riley just kind of being a maniac and Danny trying to figure out how to handle it. So there's a lot happening this season.
We've been able to kind of play with all the stereotypes, unfortunate stereotypes of pregnant women, which are, kind of the crazy mood swings and the
Sending them out to get
eating for
food
two,
and, like,
which I love. But it's funny for their relationship because they're kind of in such a safe place now that, I think Riley can be very crazy and Danny is just Prince Charming. He's
He loves
so
her. That's
good
true
to her.
love right there.
Yeah, he's really messing up the curve for like all guys out there. But so I just love that they're kind of at a place where their relationship isn't so,
Good. I'm happy
shaky.
about that.
Yeah.
So is he going to be moving out of the bachelor pad? Are you guys gonna be moving in?
We're living together. We live together, and we're having this baby together. And it's so funny. We're shooting on Riley's apartment today, and it's hilarious that they've been living together. But Riley's the type that wouldn't allow him to move any of his stuff. Really, there's like no real.
Like you get
evidence that he
one
lives there.
corner
There's
of
like
like
the
the
hockey
room.
stick, and you can tell she just tucked everything away there. But they are living together across the hall from Tucker and Ben.
So still all close together.
We're still right there.
So season 5, we ended with Brad coming back.
Yes.
How is that going to affect Bonnie in season 6?
Well, she always likes having him around, but he doesn't seem to stay real close to her ever. He's always off on some quest, and he's back, and then he disappears again in Brad fashion. He breaks some laws, but he can't help it. He's so pretty. He doesn't know he's breaking laws, and he ends up incarcerated, or as I like to call it, hot is the new black, because he looks super good in an orange jumpsuit, which also makes me mad because he looks good in everything.
Right? Even as that disgusting, like with the long hair and stuff,
he's still hot. It's gross. Ugh. It's a good thing we're friends because I would get mad at him. So that happens. So it's kind of fun because Bonnie's taken, but she's still kind of afloat, and so she has to keep herself busy. So that means more time to meddle. We know that we have a baby on the way, so she's definitely involved in that situation. And that's what's going on.
We stopped season 5. Tucker kind of got this big dream job.
Yeah.
Where is that going to pick up in the new season?
Season 6 it picks up 3 months after that. So in the last episode, Tucker says he's not taking the job, but when we come back, we find out that he did go just to see what was going on, maybe see what possibilities
out there,
were. And Ben did say he wants us all to, have our own lives, and him and Emma would be okay. So I think Tucker took that as, all right, maybe I should go. But I don't think things worked out.
I mean, you're obviously sitting here.
I'm sitting here.
So
I'm not. I mean,
forever.
I am in LA, but not Tucker's not in LA.
Right.
So it doesn't work out like he wanted it to, but we don't know why. So you got to tune in.
So we're gonna learn that over the course of
You might.
What
I don't
happened
know.
in those 3 months?
What
We
happened?
learn, right?
What happened?
Okay.
So he's in a little of a funk when we come back. He's not his cheery, uppity self like he normally is.
Is that kind of fun to play though?
It was really fun to play because I come to work all the time and I gotta be like,
You're always
the
happy.
funny
Look
guy.
at this face.
Thank you. But that's the great thing about this show is because, Ben and I have had scenes that were not necessarily funny. They're very, conversations that real friends have. And I think that's why people like this show also, is because we have the funny and then we also have the seriousness. And Tucker, he's jobless, so no one's gonna be happy about that. So it's nice to get to show, you know, you guys and the fans a different side of Tucker, and you'll get to see that in this season.
One other relationship I love. What's going to happen with Bonnie and Riley? Are they going to bond over this pregnancy?
Yeah, you know, Bonnie and Riley have one of my favorite relationships because they're so hard on each other and they pick on each other, but I think at the end of the day they're actually each other's favorite person in the world. And this episode that we're shooting today, they have kind of a big
moment.
A big confession.
I've
and
heard it, but
and
I won't
love
give it away.
moment. So it's so nice. And working with Melissa Peterman is honestly my favorite thing in the world. So
Bonnie is always a kind of an overwhelming mother for the boys, and now that she's got a grand baby inside of Riley, she's always there. She's following them everywhere.
And some of my favorite moments with Tucker or with Bonnie. Are we gonna get some good Bonnie Tucker moments?
Oh yeah. You always. We can't do the show without Tucker and Bon Bon. You're gonna love it.
Okay, perfect.
So are you guys.
Oh God, we just had a really good episode. Anytime that Taj and I get to do anything like physical together, we get really, really happy. We enjoy that. I remember we started the season off and we were getting so upset because we didn't have a scene together, and then we had a big Tucker Bonnie scene. Shoot, we're in cahoots together. Oh, I make him. This is the thing that Taj and I always laugh at. I force him to do stuff that no one should do, but he does it, and we secretly realize he does what Bonnie says because they really have fun together.
They're the best together.
They have the best time together.
Do you have a favorite episode you can tease that's going to come up this
Definitely.
season?
My favorite episode, I think, is the 4th episode this season, and that is when Danny gets to do a professional wrestling promo. So he gets in the ring and actually wrestles a pro wrestler, and that was really fun to shoot because the whole
wrestling.
Yeah,
too.
I like wrestling, and the whole third act is in the ring with us doing stunts. So that was a really good
I
time.
feel like you probably pitched that, or did they actually come up with that?
Well,
themselves?
the writers actually came up with that, but they were aware that I was a fan, and they knew I would enjoy it, and I really did.
I was a big Reba fan. I've always wondered, what would happen, do you think, if Bonnie and Barbara Jean ever met each other?
Oh my God, I think Bonnie would try to kick Barbara Jean's butt. I think if you put those on a road trip, I think Bonnie would be, she would be overwhelmed by Barbara Jean's real sweetness and optimism and positivity and naivete, but also just wanting the best. And I think either Bonnie would end up killing her and disposing of her body in some field, or Barbara Jean's ultimate sweetness would soften Bonnie and they become like the best of friends.
I love it.
I think it'd be amazing. I think that they actually have a lot in common, like a little bit. They're both. Barbara Jean was no pushover either.
It's true.
That's the reality of that character, which I've been so lucky to have two characters that kind of had completely different, but at the end of the day, they weren't pushovers and they kind of stood up for themselves. So
Strong women in different ways.
Strong women in different ways, and right now I like strong women.
Oh man, you gotta watch season 6 because I've been saying it for interview after interview, but I think the show has gotten funnier and better and more, real and grounded each season. With still being playful and funny and pushing the edge and the boundaries a little bit. And this season does all those things. It's got so much heart in it. In each character we get to see a little bit more of their backstory.
Oh, Baby Daddy Season 6. If you've been with us from the beginning, I think you're going to be so happy with some of the really amazing full circle storylines we have this year. And yeah, we love you guys, and it's gonna be a fun season. And 100 episodes. Woo!
Big cake for that, right?
Yeah, exactly. I want that cake.
I think season 6 is gonna be the best one yet. If you like to laugh, and if you like to cry just a little bit, and if you have emotion and a nice little heartfelt. If you like feels, Baby Daddy Season 6
Has all the feels.
has all the feels and more.